Next topic we got for y'all is the Phoenix Suns having a
Yep.
career year after going undefeated in the NBA bubble at 8-0. Now they're back for their vengeance this year with Chris Paul and their team. People have him possibly in the MVP race now as they sit second in the West. And Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, the crew, they're playing good. So that brings the question, how far do you think will the Suns go this year in the playoffs? Go ahead, Justin.
Suns, I think they can make it to the Western Conference Finals. I think they can make it to the Western Conference Finals. Uh, like I said, I don't think the Lakers will be back. But my Western Conference Finals pick would probably be the Suns and the Nuggets. Suns and Nuggets. I think that'd be a really good series. It'd be a good series, you know. The leadership of Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton's playing. I think he's playing a lot better now that he's back. And Jay Crowder, it was a big loss by us and a great pickup for them. Like a great pickup for them. Just that the whole Suns team, they're just playing like how they should be, like how they're playing like how Chris Paul. Who would have thought that he was the one guy that made it all come together? Who would have thought? Yeah, the only two people I see that happening is Chris Paul and LeBron James. Are the only two people I think can do that. Put KD on that team, they'll be a playoff team, not a finals team, or a Western Conference Finals team. But they'll be cool. But it's just like I think the leadership of Chris Paul and the experience from Chris Paul to all these young dudes is going to help them and push them to even make it there. To make it there. Now, do I think the Suns can make the finals? I don't think they can beat the Nuggets in a 7-game series. Just because Jokic is going to be too much. I think this new Aaron Gordon look is going to be too much. Jamal Murray, let's hope that he goes back to Bubble Murray. And sometimes he has been balling as of late though, because he was in a little slump. But I think he's balling out now. So Bubble Murray, when he comes back, just that whole Nuggets team, I think they're going to be the finals. I think the Nuggets are going to be in the finals. But the Suns are on a 5-game win streak. Out of the last 10 games, they're 8-2. They have a really good home record and a really good away record. And they're only a couple, 3.5 games behind the first seed. So they would have to play. Well, as of right now, since they're second seed, they play the Mavs. I think they get by them. I think they get by the Mavs with no problem. As good as Luka is, I think they sweep. I think the Suns sweep. Yeah. And then the second seed, they play whoever wins out of the 6th and 3rd.
Yeah, the Clippers and Blazers.
So that's close. That's tough. I think Clippers make it out in 7. So the Suns will probably play the Clippers.
Say 5.
You say 5?
Beat the Blazers. With Rondo, yeah, 5.
Oh, they do have Rondo. Yeah, that's tough. But that Chris Paul Rondo matchup,
It would be fun.
It would be fun. That would be fun. But I think the Suns make it out in a game 7. I think they go to another game 7. But I think they lose to the Nuggets in 6. But I think the Suns can make it to the Western Conference Finals. They keep playing like how they're playing.
Okay. Interesting. Well, before I answer the question, I want to talk about the standings real quick. Got the Jazz 1, Suns 2. I think I think those two spots may stay the same.
Yeah.
The Nuggets may take the third seed from the Clippers. May. Just because the Clippers is dealing with a lot of injuries right now.
Where are the Lakers falling?
Lakers right now are 5th. And if LeBron and AD don't come back, I'll give him 6th seed. I think the Blazers go up to 5th. They're playing well recently. Mavs are playing well too. They're on a 4-game win streak.
I was saying,
The Jazz
are 7th.
The Jazz about to be on a 10-game win streak. So they're balling this
That's
year.
win streak in the league right now.
Suns are on a 5-game right now. So I think those first two spots are still the same. And then, like I said, Nuggets 3rd, Clippers 4, 5 Blazers, 6 Lakers, Mavs 7. And I feel like I got the Warriors getting in the play-in tournament, winning through the play-in tournament. I wouldn't be surprised, though, the Spurs somehow keep their 8th seed spot. But just imagine if Clay came back for the playoffs. Clay and Steph versus the Jazz. That could be an upset. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think that could be an upset.
I think that
could be an upset. But it's going to take Clay a couple games.
I doubt Clay will play, honestly.
Yeah, so, I doubt that. But even if he did, it would take him a couple games to get back.
I think Jazz beat the Warriors. Suns Mavericks. Talking about the Suns. Luka's the best player in that series. Easily, in my opinion.
Agreed.
You saw him against the Clippers last year.
Oh, yeah.
Played really good.
There's only so much one person
can do. If Porzingis can step up a little bit and be that solidified second best player on the team and average, I say, 22, 23, 9 boards, 2 blocks in that series, I can see them beating the Suns. But the way Chris Paul got that team playing and Monty Williams, of course, their head coach, this is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I'd probably say, you said a sweep. I'd say the Suns. If the Mavericks are fully healthy, I say the Suns barely win in 6 or 7. Not no sweep.
Ooh.
Then, like I said, I have the Nuggets at 3rd and the Lakers falling to 6th. That's going to be if AD and LeBron come back, that's going to be trouble. If that actually happens, that's going to be the Lakers going to be in trouble. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think the Nuggets win because of LeBron's leadership and greatness, of course. But I think Lakers will have a hard time with that Nuggets team this year. I'd probably say 6 or 7. Then Clippers, Blazers. I got Clippers in 5. That would move on to the next round. The Suns would play the Clippers. I got the Clippers winning. Because the Clippers win them. I don't think they go to the conference like you have them.
It's all on playoff P, though.
And then the Jazz, they would play the Lakers. No, I want to believe in the Jazz, but
I think they're just for show. I think they're just going to have a great record and not do anything.
Possible. But they're shooting the ball historically great from 3 right now. Like I said, they're about to be on this is about to be their 2nd or 3rd 10-plus game win streak if they can win one more this season.
Yeah.
So they're playing really good in the regular season. I like their head coach too, Quinn Snyder. Good head coach.
Now, if the
So,
Jazz lose in a bad way, like they had this great season just to lose, like say they got swept or 4-1 in the first round,
it would have to be the
do they make
LeBron.
moves?
I mean, I feel like they probably make. I don't know if they can make a move just because they signed Rudy back
They have
and
to go get
Donovan. They're
Donovan
not gonna.
too.
Yeah, they're not gonna get rid of both of them. At least right now, of course.
So you
I
don't
mean,
rebuild
so
around them.
I mean, they're balling. I mean, if you lose to LeBron and the Lakers, honestly, I'm looking at it like,
Well,
dang,
that's
we did
LeBron.
have a great season, but right, it is
LeBron.
it is LeBron. So I mean, that would be just unfortunate. But back to the Suns, like I said, I don't think they're going to the conference like you. Probably at best second round exit. Yeah, like Chris Paul, what he did for the Thunder last year and how he took us to the playoffs, but we didn't make out with the first round. I mean, we came down to the final seconds, but we lost in Game 7.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, he went to the Suns. They're balling. I think they get the second seed, like I said. They're 34-14, really good record. Devin Booker, All-Star this year. I want to see DeAndre Ayton play a little bit better this year. For me, if he was playing if he averaged 18 and 12 and a block at least, or not a block, probably 2 blocks, that would be a great team. Jay Crowder, like you said, playing great for them, and Mikal Bridges and Cameron Johnson and the other wings off the bench, they're playing solid. So, the Suns, they got a good team this year. But I doubt they're going far. I doubt they're going far.
Yo, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, turn post notifications on so you know when we post next. All right, peace.